Hey man, what's going on, man? GooseSports again, and we got another video. So we got to go over the NFL fantasy results from last week for the Flock League, and let's get right to it. All right, so Goose Sports defeated the Globo Gym Purple Cobras 138.70 to 106.02, as both teams are now 5-3 on the year. Globo Gym still holding on in the 4th spot in the league. Goose moved up to the 6th spot as Jamar Gibbs was the big winner for Goose Sports. He had 37.30 points, and then Brees Hall only had 9.0. So you can see where the game was won. It was right there with Jamar Gibbs. As Also, Devontae Smith had a good game. He had 22 points. But the Browns didn't give you much points. But Goose Sports was able to get the win. All right, and next on the list, we're gonna have Maverick and the Threat. As Maverick wins 146.56 to the Threat 132.10, which the Threat's now 1-7. Grant now 6-2, as Grant moves into the top spot in the league. As Lamar Jackson, Josh Jacobs with some good points. Also, DeAndre Swift also had some good points for Maverick. As T. Higgins is out, I believe. So yeah, gotta make sure you check your roster for any inactives during the week, because 0 points can really make a difference in the game, because that's only 14 points. I mean, it's very possible if make a change there, you could win. All right, then we got the Louisiana public school system winners of 5 in a row. Man, jeez, as they defeated Fluffy 123.14 to 112.70. So the Louisiana public school system is now in the 3rd spot in the league. They have winners of 5 in a row. As Fluffy now is 4-4, they fall into the 7th spot. Man, Louisiana public school system, man, and they just keep winning, man. Just keep winning. But see, we got H-Aim, big number. Then Jamar Chase. So let's see. Close game, 11 points. So, but see what else stands out. Look, Kyler Murray had 27 points for Fluffy. Jordan Love only had 5.74, and the public school system was able to overcome that 22-point difference in the quarterback points, and then win the game. All right, so good job by the public school system. All right, then you got bowl season and sloped roof. It's bowl season. Wins 149.98 to 79.58. As bowl season now 4-4. Slope roof is 5-3. We got and slope roof is now 5 in the league. Bowl season is 8th. As it says, bowl season pounds slope roof, pushes them from 1st place. So slope roof is no longer in the top spot, as they follow all the way to the 5 spot. Man, that's crazy. So let's see. Was Bijan Robinson had 23 points, 23.6 points. George Pickens had 11. Mark Cooper only had a point for slopes. Terry McLaurin had 22.5 points. So good win for the bowl season. All right, then we got Takalo and Maleficent. Takalo gets the win, 117.74 to Maleficent's 83.32. As Maleficent's losers of 5 in a row, they're 1-7, and Takalo's now 4-4 as they move into the 9th spot in the league. As they looks like they get a signature performance from CeeDee Lamb. As CeeDee Lamb had 44.6 points. Man, CeeDee was going off against San Francisco. So he wrote the 44 points to a win. Jalen Hurts had a good game. And he had 0 points from Brooks and Nico Collins also, and from Ayuk. Man, he got Ayuk is out for the year. And Collins, I don't know if Collins is out for the year. I know Collins is hurt, but Ayuk is out for the year. So Takalo needs to make that change. All right, they got Pimp and Pimp and Window Liquor. Pimp and Pimp gets to win 149.04 over Window Liquor. 105.70 is Pimp and Pimp now goes to the 2 spot in the league. They're 5-3, and Window Liquor is now 3-5. A losers of 3 in a row. So let's look at any points. You had James Cook had 30 points. Kyron Williams had 22.6. Then you had Zay Flowers 23.5. George Kittle had 29.8. So the Pimp and Pimp got some big numbers from them players, and they move to the 2 spot in the league. All right, let's look at the standings real quick, and then we'll go over what the next week looks like. All right, so Louisiana Public School System is leading the Goose Division, as he's now 5-3. We got 3 players that are tied with the 5-3, but Louisiana Public School System wins the tiebreaker with the most points for, as Slope Roof is also 5-3. GooseSports is 5-3. Then you have Window Liquor at 3-5. The Threat and Maleficent at 1-7. Over on the Gander division, you got Maverick in the top spot. He's 6-2, number 1 in the league. Winners of 4 in a row. Then you got Pimp and Pimp at 5-3 right behind him. Then the Global Gym Purple Cobras 5-3. As Pimp and Pimp's 2 in the league, and Purple Gym Cobras, they're 4 in the league. So it's getting exciting. Getting exciting. All right, let's go back to the game center and look what we got in week number 9. Can we look? We're in week number 9 already. All right, GooseSports is going to face off against Takalo, 5-3 versus 6-4. Then you got Louisiana. This might be a good matchup. You got the Louisiana Public School System at 5-3 against Maverick, 6-2. So 1 versus 3 in the league. Then you got Slope Roof versus Fluffy. You got 5-3. Number 5 in the league versus number 7, 4-4. Then you got Bowl Season and Maleficent. As Maleficent needs to get a win. They loses to 5 in a row. And Bowl Season's 4-4. They need a win to keep pace in the playoff hunt. Then you got Window Liquor versus the Globo Gym Purple Cobras. As Window Liquor loses to 3 in a row. They're 3-5. Global Gym is 5-3. And then you got the Threat and Pimp and Pimp. Pimp and Pimp 5-3. They're in the 2 spot in the league. The Threat's 1-7. They've losers of 7 in a row. So I guess it's a good chance for Pimp and Pimp to stay in that 2 spot, or maybe drop into 1 spot, depending upon what happens with Maverick. But there it is, man. There's your fantasy update. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys next time.